I'm your host, Jack, and I'm really happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening while walking, relaxing at home, or studying English, thank you for choosing to spend a few minutes with us. We truly appreciate you.
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah. We're so glad you joined us today. This podcast is all about real, easy, and natural English. The kind people actually use in daily life.
Exactly. And before we jump into today's conversation, let me ask you a small favor. If you enjoy learning English through real conversations like this,
Please like this video. It really helps our channel grow.
and don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new episode of the Easy Conversation podcast.
Also, if you have a friend who's learning English, maybe they struggle with listening or understanding native speakers, share this episode with them. Learning together makes everything easier.
And we'd love to hear from you. Scroll down and leave a comment telling us, what is the biggest problem you face when listening to English? Is it speed, accent, vocabulary?
Yes, we read your comments, and your thoughts really help us choose future topics just for you.
All right, now that we're all here and comfortable,
Let's get into today's topic, because this is something every English learner struggles with.
let's talk about it, Sarah. Let me ask you something. And everyone listening right now should think about this too. Have you ever listened to English and felt like people were speaking way too fast?
Oh yes, many times. You're listening, you're trying so hard, and suddenly you think, wait, did they just say 5 words or one very long word?
Exactly. You know the words on paper, but when you hear them in real life, your brain just freezes.
And the most frustrating part is this. You might understand English in class, but when you watch a movie, a YouTube video, or hear native speakers talking, it feels like a completely different language.
Yeah, and a lot of learners think, maybe my English is bad, or maybe I'm not smart enough.
But that's not true at all. This struggle is normal. Almost every English learner experiences this.
I remember learners telling me, I can read English, I can write English, but when someone speaks, I understand nothing.
And that feeling can be really discouraging. You start losing confidence, and sometimes you even stop listening altogether.
But here's the good news, and this is very important.
Your problem is not your intelligence,
It's not your vocabulary.
and it's definitely not because English is impossible.
The real issue is simple. Your ear is not trained yet,
And just like going to the gym,
or learning to ride a bike.
your ear can be trained too.
And today, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. So, Sarah, when we say train your ear, what does that really mean? Because for many learners, it sounds a little mysterious.
Yeah, some people think it means listening for hours every day or understanding every word perfectly.
Exactly. And that idea actually scares people.
But training your ear doesn't mean being perfect. It simply means helping your brain get used to the sounds of English.
Right. And there's an important difference here. There's hearing English, and then there's listening to English.
Hearing is automatic. Your ears hear the sound. But listening? That's when your brain starts recognizing patterns.
Patterns like how words connect, how sentences flow, and how English really sounds in daily life, not in textbooks.
That's why English often sounds fast. It's not always fast, it's just connected.
Exactly. Native speakers don't say every word clearly and separately. They link words together, reduce sounds, and change pronunciation.
So when learners say, "I know this word, but I didn't hear it," that's actually very normal.
Training your ear means listening again and again until those sounds feel familiar.
And here's something important. You don't need a huge vocabulary to start training your ear.
Number. Even beginners can do this.
You just need patience and the right approach.
And don't worry, we'll talk about that approach step by step today. Sarah, let's be honest. Out of all the English skills, listening is probably the hardest one.
I agree. And if you're listening right now and thinking, "Yes, listening is my biggest problem," you're not alone.
Not at all. Reading is slower. Writing gives you time to think. Speaking, you can stop, restart, or use simple words.
But listening, it doesn't wait for you.
Exactly. The sound keeps moving, even if your brain is still trying to catch up.
And another challenge is that real English is messy. People don't speak clearly like in lessons.
They use slang, short forms, weak sounds,
Different accents.
different speeds.
And sometimes bad microphones.
Very true.
So when learners feel tired or frustrated while listening, that's normal. It doesn't mean you're failing.
It actually means your brain is working hard.
Listening uses many skills at the same time: sounds, vocabulary, grammar, and meaning.
That's a lot to handle, especially in a second language.
So if you ever feel like, "I'm trying, but I still don't understand," please remember this.
You're not bad at English.
Your ear is just still learning.
And the good news is, learning happens every time you listen, even when it feels difficult. Now, Sarah, let's talk about something important. The mistakes many English learners make when practicing listening.
Yes, and the key word here is many. If you make these mistakes, it doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It just means no one told you before.
One very common mistake is trying to understand every single word.
Oh yes, learners stop listening the moment they hear one unknown word.
And while they're thinking about that one word,
They miss the next 5 sentences.
another mistake is always using subtitles.
Subtitles can help, but if you always read, your ear never gets stronger.
Your eyes do all the work.
Exactly.
Some learners also avoid difficult content,
They only listen to slow, easy English,
which feels comfortable.
but doesn't prepare you for real conversations.
And here's another big one: listening passively.
Yes, just playing English in the background without focus.
That helps a little, but not as much as people think.
Listening improves when you're mentally present, even for a short time.
So, if you've been making these mistakes, don't worry.
The good news is, they're easy to fix.
And in the next section, we'll talk about simple daily habits that really work. All right, Sarah, this is where things get really practical. Let's talk about daily habits that can actually train your ear.
And the good news is, you don't need hours every day.
Exactly. Even 5 to 10 minutes of focused listening is powerful.
One great habit is listening to short audio, a podcast clip, a YouTube video, or a short conversation.
Short is important. Long videos can feel overwhelming.
Another powerful habit is re-listening.
Yes, listening to the same audio again and again.
The first time, you just listen.
The second time, you recognize more sounds.
And the third time, you think, "Oh, that's what they were saying."
Another tip: don't listen for words. Listen for sounds.
English sounds change in sentences. Words become shorter, softer, and connected.
Repeating what you hear, even if it's not perfect, helps a lot.
You don't need to repeat full sentences.
Just small parts, small sounds.
Also, try listening during daily activities.
While walking, cooking, cleaning,
This helps your brain relax, and relaxed brains learn faster.
and one more important habit. Choose content you actually enjoy.
If it's boring, you won't continue.
Consistency is more important than difficulty.
A little every day is better than a lot once a week.
Now, Sarah, let's talk about something that can change everything. Active listening.
Yes, because listening isn't just about sound, it's about attention.
Many learners think they must translate every sentence in their head.
But translation actually slows you down.
Instead, focus on the general meaning.
Ask yourself, what are they talking about? Not, what does every word mean?
Another important skill is guessing from context.
You won't know every word, and that's okay.
Native speakers don't understand every word either.
They understand ideas.
And here's something very important. Don't panic when you miss something.
Panic blocks your brain.
Stay calm and keep listening.
Understanding 60 or 70% is success.
Over time, that percentage grows naturally.
Active listening is about staying relaxed and curious.
Not stressed, not perfect.
Just present.
Sarah, one thing I really want listeners to understand is this. Progress in listening is often invisible at first.
Yes, you practice every day, but you feel like nothing is changing.
And that can be discouraging.
But listening is like going to the gym,
You don't see results after one workout.
but your body is still changing.
The same thing happens with your ear.
Every time you listen, your brain is learning, even if you don't feel it.
One day, you suddenly realize, wait, I understood that sentence.
And that moment feels amazing.
So don't rush the process.
Don't compare yourself to others.
Just be consistent.
5 minutes every day is powerful.
Trust the process.
Your ear will improve.
All right, let's take a moment to wrap everything up. Today, we talked about why English listening feels difficult and why that struggle is completely normal.
We also talked about what training your ear really means and how small daily habits can make a big difference.
Remember, you don't need to understand everything.
You just need to listen consistently and stay relaxed.
Before we go, we'd love to hear from you.
Go to the comments and tell us, what is the hardest part of listening to English for you right now?
Your comments help us a lot and inspire future episodes.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please like the video.
Subscribe to the channel for more easy, real English conversations.
And don't forget to share this episode with a friend who's learning English.
Thanks for spending your time with us today.
We're really happy you're here.
See you in the next episode.